our dishwasher finished like 15, 20 minutes ago. And I was like, oh yeah, we had a bunch of bowls in there because we were out of clean bowls. And it's just like steaming hot still.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
had to just put the bowl in the sink and run cool water over it to get it to.
We got to open the
normal
dishwasher.
temperature.
You let the
I
steam
did,
out. You don't want your dishes to keep steaming over, man.
Oh,
It's like a free humidifier.
yep. See, I had like a boiling. I could hardly touch it. It was so hot. I was like, well, I don't want to boil my. I don't want hot cereal. So I had to cool that down real fast.
What's wrong
If
with
I
it?
wanted hot cereal, I'd get oatmeal.
Oh, fair.
That is true. I do have oatmeal. That's like that.
I'm just trying to think of a magma-based cereal where you pour lava in instead of milk. It's like magma rocks or something.
Oops, all magma.
Burn your tongue off cereal.
Well, I'm having off-brand Captain Crunch, so my mouth will feel like it's burning when I'm done.
Oh gosh! Why would you do that to yourself? Captain Crunch
It tastes so good, and it was only $1 at Amazon Fresh. I couldn't resist.
All right. I got a great value Honey Nut Cheerios once.
Yeah.
I think they were just called Honey Nut O's.
Honey Nuttos, yeah.
Yep.
It tastes like what you'd expect great value Cheerios to taste like.
There we go.
Cheerios, but a little worse. That's just the great value
Like the
experience.
lowest
though.
tier of like company brand cereal.
You can't go wrong with Nuttos, man.
Oh,
With the name so powerful.
Honey Nut
with a
O's,
name like
right?
that, who could resist a bowl of Nuttos?
Yeah, you can have Crunchy Nuttos, Honey Nuttos.
Oh. Honey Nuttos.
What other?
Cinnamon Nuttos.
Oh, Cinnamon Nuttos.
Chocolate Nuttos.
Oh, yeah. You could forget the chocolate brand, yeah.
Cluster Nuttos.
Cluster Nut.
Wasn't Honey Nut Clusters or something like that a thing?
Maybe. I know there's Honey Bunches and Oats. That's not like a Cheerio thing. But I think it's its own thing.
Honey Bunches are so good.
Yeah, I've got some in my pantry.
They're also one of the few cereals.
I thought you were about to say you have some in your pants.
Why would he have them in his pants?
He really likes them. Who knows?
Hey, I never leave the house without some Honey Bunches of Oats.
I like to
just
hear an
jammed in
crunch
my
when I sit
pocket.
down.
Yeah, my back pockets. I just fill those with Honey Bunches of Oats, man.
Instead of like swishing from like the kind of vinyl-y sweatpants, it's just like crunching whenever you walk.
Gosh.
Yeah, see, what I did was I cut little holes near the tops of my vinyl pants, and I just filled it up with cereal. So that way I hear and feel that crunch whenever I walk.
You always have a snack
Sometimes
on
I'll
hand.
Sometimes I'll slip them in my socks if I want it to be a little salty, you know?
Oh.
Salty on the feet? You can taste in your feet?
I mean, it gets
Salty
pretty
from the
sweaty
feet.
down there, so I'd imagine.
I don't know. Salty cereal doesn't sound as appetizing.
I can tell a story about that.
Oh, please do.
Speaking of the topic.
Speaking of the topic. Yeah, okay.
We haven't even said the topic yet.
What do we want to introduce the topic?
Yeah, we do.
Well, let's introduce the podcast first. Welcome to the podcast.
That's so
Now
true.
we can introduce the topic.
Yes, today's topic is stupid stories from us to you.
Yep. So I was
Said to us by yours truly's.
this is also the I think third 70th podcast, so clapping all around.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was very young and we were abroad. I think it was in Norway.
You were a woman
and
before?
I was. It was so beautiful.
You were abroad?
I was a big, beautiful broad. and we were having cereal, and it was in Norway, and so everything was in Norwegian, and so I couldn't read any of it.
Yeah.
And we were having breakfast at this college campus building, and I had some cornflakes, and I was like, "Oh, I need some sugar for these cornflakes," and so I grabbed.
Oh
It looked like sugar. I was
gosh.
like, well, I can't read what this says, but I'm sure it has to be sugar. It could be nothing else.
It's breakfast. It's gotta be sugar.
It's sitting here next to the breakfast supplies. It can't not be sugar. And so I sprinkled a whole bunch of sugar onto it.
Just like
and then
your
I took
pepper.
a nice. Oh yeah, and I was so hungry, and I took a nice big bite, and it ruined my whole morning.
Oh my gosh.
I was like,
You know, that reminds me of a story of my own.
I gotta say though, like it wasn't like a little bit. Like because I genuinely was convinced it was sugar. Like it was like a lot of
You know how
Why
much
did-
sugar you put in.
Why didn't you taste it first?
So what you're saying
I don't know.
is
I was
you had as
so
much-
convinced.
So what you're saying is there was as much salt in that cereal as you would normally put pepper on your burgers.
Oh yeah,
This guy
Okay.
douses
it was
this
an
thing.
egregious amount. It was bad.
That does remind me of a story of my own. This one wasn't me doing the stupid thing. It was one of my friends doing the stupid thing. I had him over, and I couldn't tell you how, but in our cupboard where we kept our canned foods, there was like a layer of salt on one of the cans. I couldn't tell you how or why it was there, but it was,
Demon
and it was
can.
there long enough to have like hardened together into like a salt sheet.
Oh.
So
Oh, yeah,
when
okay.
my friend was over, I broke off a piece of the salt sheet, and I
Yeah.
came over to him and was like, "Hey man, I found the sugar." And to sell in the bit even further, I took a piece of it off, put it in my mouth, and had absolutely no reaction. And
Yummy.
then
You
he
should
took
try.
it, he smelt it, he's like, "Dude, it's sugar." With this big happy grin on his face. He puts it in his mouth and immediately puckers. That was a great prank moment for me.
Absolutely pranked.
And then
Great.
I screamed out loud, "Dude, that was so..." And then my mom in the other room starts laughing very fucking loud. It was great. It was great. Great times. Great times.
I'm trying to think of
All right,
all.
Riley.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of all the stupid things I've done.
I'm
And
sure there's a good number of them.
there's probably plenty of driving stories. So I was trying to get away from just driving.
Why would you bring it up then?
Say again?
Why would you bring it up then?
I mean,
You're trying to stay away from it.
Because it's the only thing
such
I
a
was
good
thinking
driver,
of
so
at the moment.
surely it's about other drivers driving badly around him. There's no other possible.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've gotten a lot better. Hey, I've
I'll just have to take your word for it.
I've never driven in the ditch, unlike all my siblings. For some reason, they get their driver's license. First thing they do, straight into the ditch. I'm like, how?
I mean, that's
How?
just a rite of passage.
I did that in the winter once.
Oh my
Me too.
I went into a ditch, through it, out the other side, and it was like in a neighborhood, and then slid all the way down someone's driveway and stopped right in front of their garage. So I was going to someone's house, and they were like, "Yo, like, be careful. There's this turn right before my house, and it seems a lot sharper than it is. So make sure you slow down." And I was driving. I was like, "Oh, this turn doesn't look hard at all." And I just start turning, and I just keep going straight, and away I went. And it was right next to like a culvert thing too, so I came quite close to like smashing into a culvert of rocks as well. I don't know how
Ooh.
I came out of that unscathed, but
How did a Riley does something stupid story turn into a Max almost does something stupid story?
oh, I did do something.
Okay.
I
Okay.
was driving behind the other guys too, so they said that they just saw me like basically fly off the road behind them, and they're like, "Uh-oh."
Oh. Okay, I thought of something. Max gave me some time. So in childhood, going with the prank theme, I was going to prank my dad. So that know how well that normally goes. So it was during the 4th of July, and we have these like party poppers, but like firework form. So so I sneak behind him, and then I go kaboom right into his ear, and he loses hearing for like the rest of the night in that ear. And he's like, "Why did you do that?" I'm like, I was breaking you. So that's I think that was probably one of the last pranks I've ever done. At least to my father.
Don't get in a prank war with Riley. I can tell you what.
You'll lose your hearing.
I'm pretty sure that's the same ear he's lost a lot of hearing in. So I'm pretty sure I blame myself for his loss of hearing in that one specific ear. The other ear's fine, but no, he's got a bad side of hearing.
Your dad's like 70 years old. He's like deaf in that one ear, but the other one's perfectly fine still.
It's like, oh, it's because Riley, that 4th of July.
Hey, this reminds me of that time when my boy popped a party popper in my ear and it made me deaf. Remember that, Riley? Remember that? Remember that, Riley? Remember that? Remember that? Remember that?
Oh, do I?
Why don't you sit down, Riley, with your 2 fully functioning ears, and I'll retell the story to you.
There I was.
While your ears are still good.
Must be nice. Not that I know what it's like. Since the incident.
I just remember having 2 functioning ears being really good.
I don't think he's passively aggressively attacked me this way. So either he's forgotten that I've done that, or he doesn't want me to feel bad for his loss of hearing.
Oh, did your prank cause temporary brain damage too?
Well, we hope not.
To make up for it, you have to pop one in your own ear.
I thought you were going to say even out his ears, pop it into his good ear.
For your own good, Dad.
The way you make it even is to have Riley's dad pop one in his ear.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's how you get it even Stevens.
Fair is fair.
Yeah. Anyways, Gavin, do you have a stupid stuff story?
Yeah, I could go similar to Max's, I guess.
You also put salt on cornflakes?
No. If I'm driving.
I guess I
was driving home one day. I've told you all this story, I'm almost certain, but
Okay.
driving home one day and this stupid old person, just being an old person, driving like 5 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And I was just super, super fucking annoyed.
You wanted to go 100, yeah.
Yeah, I did. So as soon as my turn came up to show them what's what, I floor it and turn left while flooring it. And then, yeah, the road I was turning on was one of the few roads that wasn't plowed yet.
Oh, no.
So I turned about 45 of the 90 degrees I needed to turn.
Ooh.
And then just kept going straight into a tree.
Oh, gosh. Did the old person keep driving away very slowly looking at you?
I don't know if they were looking at me or not, but they did not turn around.
They're just shaking their head, laughing at you.
Maybe. For all I know.
Did the car survive, or was it toast?
Nope, I'm still driving it to this day.
And it's got no problems.
No problem.
It's mint.
No problems whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily,
Starts up every time. It's beautiful.
Luckily, the
It does
tree
start
blocked
up
the
every time.
fall. Or the.
That's true. I would have plowed right into a house if that tree wasn't there. So I am kind of happy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And that would have been a whole heck of a lot more pain.
And then the owner of the house came out as I was, backing off the sidewalk so that I could actually be on the road. And then she was like, you're trying to run away after you did this to my tree? You better not go anywhere. I'm just getting on the road. Why are you worried about your tree? What's going
Officer,
on?
he assaulted my tree.
We got a hit and run citizens arrest.
Mm-hmm.
The tree was
And-
uninsured.
Yeah. So yeah, now I still drive past that house every day to come home, and
Is there a new tree there?
there is the same tree because I didn't do much damage other than peel off some
There's-
bark.
Oh.
And there's the same tree with the suspicious car-shaped dent in the side.
Car-shaped dent. Oh,
Like
man.
cartoony, like it fits my
Yeah.
my
The car shivers every time you drive home.
It's got an imprint of Gavin's exact license plate number on it. I have no idea what caused this. I have no idea what could have caused this at all.
Nope.
No idea whatsoever.
If
I've never seen that license plate before.
Yeah,
in
if
my
that
life.
happened, you just in the next day you get a new license plate. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen multiple posts online where someone will hit and run and their front license plate just falls off when they drive away. So they just pick it up and they're like, oh, I got him.
Well, now Judy.
It's like if someone was robbing a bank, they ran out and all of their like government official IDs just drop out of their back pocket. Their driver's license, their social security number, their birth certificate, everything, their passport, everything you could think of just drops out of their back pocket and they don't even notice.
I'm just
It's
imagining.
like Sonic coins popping out of them.
I'm just imagining like somebody walks by and is like, "Hey, Ted," and just instantly outs the person. Like, what? No.
Is one of the guys who was in the bank like being like held? I was like, "Oh my God, Ted, is that you?" Hey, Ted, I heard you were. I heard that you lost all your money in that pump and dump scheme. Everything okay? I
You
don't.
guys, this is
I
my
don't
good
know
pal
who's-
Ted. He lives down the street. Red
yeah,
house.
yeah. You can come over for like dinner tonight, guys. Ted makes a great meatloaf.
He has the best meatloaf at our BYOBs every week. He is great.
Anyways, Ted, what are you doing?
The cops show up. Okay, freeze! Hands. Oh my God! No, is that Ted?
Everybody just knows it. Oh gosh.
Ted was never cut out to be a bank robber.
No, he wasn't.
Too many people.
He's like the most
him.
famous person in town, and he decides to rob the bank, but everyone just knows who he is.
He's got to work on a better disguise as well. If everybody's just noticing him. Yeah, that's Ted. He normally
Yes.
walks around with a ski mask on.
He gets pulled over for driving under the influence. Ted, have you been drinking again? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Driving under the influence of your beautiful eyes, officer.
Good evening, officer. What seems to be the problem?
He's rusted when he eats. He's so good.
I guess I should share a stupid story of my own.
That's true.
So this was at my old job. Like after COVID, we had to switch to frozen patties instead of making fresh ones by hand, which I like because it saved me more prep time. And in order to hold the patties, because we had to have them ready to order, basically, we had like this metal container sitting on the flat top or the grill or whatever, and it was full of au jus, so it could hold the beef and retain the meaty flavor that is the
Mhm.
beef, while also making sure it doesn't get dry. And one day, I guess I just wasn't thinking. I was like, oh, yeah, I need to move this. So I just grab it with my bare
Oh
hands
gosh.
for like a second. I'm like, oh, that's hot. Right. That burns my skin. So then I wound up with a burned finger for like the entire week. It wasn't fun, but that's my stupid story.
I could have
What
sworn you were
about
gonna say
you,
you like threw a
Jack?
frozen patty into the like boiling au jus.
I was
It
just
wasn't
imagining it
boiling. It was
falling
just
all on the
really
ground.
hot.
But anyways, yeah, Jack, you made it just in time. We're talking about stupid stories that we've done. Or stupid things we've done.
Yeah. And now it's your turn to say your stupid story that you've done.
Well, in class, well, it's not really a stupid story I've done, but in class, for our final, there's one group. Well, there's 7 people in my class, so there will be one group of 2. And of course, I'm the unlucky guy that has the group of 2. And not only that, but I'm grouped up with the fucking idiot in my class.
I like where this is going.
I mean, that's basically it. So, like, it's gonna be more work.
Oh, the
whatever he
project's not
does-
done or anything? This is
No, it hasn't even started.
this is a recent time.
Oh, this is modern day. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
So it's going to be a stupid story, is what I'm hearing.
yeah. Whatever he does, or whatever he sets up for our
Do you have-
stuff, I'm gonna have to fucking find out what he did, probably erase it, and set it up correctly.
Yeah, do you have to present it? Like, is he working on the
Yeah,
slides?
it's gonna be like a 45-minute presentation.
Oh gosh,
Oh my goodness.
with 2 people? That's big
Well, it's
yikes
gonna be
right
me and
there.
him, and it's gonna be it's a collaboration with 2 other classes as well.
Mm.
It's okay. He could be the dedicated slide changer.
I think I'll just set up or give him a router that it's a dummy router, so at the end of every day it's just reset, so no matter what he does, he can't fuck it up.
It just undoes it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
Jack,
go.
I was trying to fix the slides, but they kept changing every night.
Well, thankfully he doesn't work on the presentation. Someone else does. One of the other classes does.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. You missed out on a real banger last week, Jack. We ran it back with the lame powers.
Lame powers.
Oh yeah.
But this time we
Oh, yeah.
came up with names for the guys who have these lame powers.
Oh, they were great names. Very great names.
Yeah, very good names. The manager was probably the objective best.
Yeah. We have a whole backstory, and we're waiting for the animation now.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Which Cameron's totally working on, right?
I'm working on a deal with Netflix. We're gonna try and
There
work
we
something
go. Do we
What are
get
gonna pay us?
royalties?
I mean,
contacted the big flicks and they're definitely on board.
They're on
once
board.
they hear about the farting superhero, like they're not gonna be able to resist that.
Oh.
Oh, his name could have been Lance, and he could have been Flatulence.
Jesus Christ.
I'm ready. That's so good.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Like first name Flat, last name Lance.
Middle name Urban. Flat
I was-
you Lance.
There you
Flat you
go.
Lance.
Yeah, a lance. It's a. Oh, okay. Yeah, lance is like the jousting pole. So
Yeah.
it could be a
Yeah.
medieval jouster. It's like, Sir Flatulence.
Sir Lance, Sir Flatulence.
I am Sir Flatulence. I wield only the flattest lance in the world. It is a 2-dimensional lance that will cut through things on a subatomic level because it's infinitely thin. This flat lance of mine.
Would you say it's silent but deadly?
Yes! It is!
Specifically
How did you
adept at
know?
cutting the cheese.
It's so good at cutting cheese.
Oh gosh.
I dare say you won't find a better cheese slicer than this. No, just everybody constantly making like fart jokes around him, and he just does not get it.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's something found where like people were making like penis and fart jokes in like Rome. They've basically just been funny forever.
Yeah. And that's how you know that's just part of human nature.
Mm-hmm.
If fart jokes have been around that long.
See. Yeah, apparently fart humor is one of the oldest recorded jokes known.
Man, that's crazy.
It's glad to see that things haven't changed.
Yeah.
Some caveman
some
farting,
things.
everyone just busted their guts laughing, and it's never gone away.
Goes through the cave. Just.
Got two cavemen just duking it out, just punching the fuck out of each other. And one of them farts,
Oh.
and they're like. That is the first example of human bonding experience that's ever happened.
We were talking about farts, and you said duking, and I did not think of fighting right away.
I get you said duty. Oh, flatulence.
Flatulence. As Jack, what's been up with you? You haven't been on one D's in a while. What's been up with you? What's good, bro? What's good?
Nothing.
You missed the.
Nothing's been
78
good.
Something's been up.
Oh. Yes,
Nothing's been
unfortunately,
good. Nothing's been bro. Everything's just been.
just bad. Okay.
Had any good cookies lately?
Oh, I had one today.
What type?
Chocolate chip?
Chocolate chip.
How did I know?
I also had a piece of a cookie today.
Piece of a cookie.
It was good.
Put the cookie down now.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a guy who comes in like every month to like show us cool new food product that we could get, but we don't because we're not interested. But no, he came by here and brought some treats, and one of them was a cookie. I don't know what kind of cookie it was, but it was good.
It was a special cookie.
You ate a random cookie from a stranger?
At
Yeah.
work.
Oh, I missed that important detail. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
I just piped up when it was like, and I just took this cookie from a guy and ate it. I didn't even know what it was.
it might have been
But it was good.
pistachio. I don't know. But yeah, it was good. It was a good cookie. I liked it.
This has a very distinct ricin taste. Did you put anything special in it?
Yep. So what's the most exotic cookie you've ever eaten?
What do you mean by exotic?
Like, what,
Like
what do you
special or
Yeah.
expensive?
Yeah, Riley, what do you mean by exotic?
like? Not
special,
yeah,
expensive.
special, expensive.
Not-
looks
Not your
different.
Not your standard cookie.
Yeah, not
Like something you would consider a standard cookie, like chocolate chip sugar cookie, snickerdoodle. No, not that.
yeah, not your grandma's cookie here.
Mm-hmm.
These are special
Yeah, the
occasion
exotic
cookies.
cookies. I've already talked about my banana split cookie before. That's probably the most exotic cookie I've ever eaten.
I've had a red velvet cake cookie before from Insomnia Cookies. It was all right.
I've had a regular, like, massive cookie cake. Does that count?
Almost.
Yeah, I think that counts as an exotic
'Cause
cookie.
you can
Right,
buy
Chuck.
those.
It's just a really big cookie.
Can't you buy that at like Pizza Hut or Papa John's
I
or
don't know.
Domino's?
I don't know.
I guess
The cookie?
I haven't adventured into cookiedom.
Ah.
Oh, Gavin,
He's
we
not a
had an
business pro.
exotic cookie, all right.
Mhm.
We had an exotic cookie.
Oh, right.
Oh, yes.
That was exotic.
We
That's the memory wiping cookie.
A memory wiping
The
one.
amnesia cookie.
Mhm.
the instant dementia cookie.
3-day blending stew.
For some reason, when earlier, Gavin, when you were telling your first cookie thing, I thought you were going to say you ate a mashed potato cookie before, and I was both intrigued and disgusted at the same time.
Have you ever had potato cakes, Riley?
Potato cake?
I've had
Potato-
potato
oh, well.
pancake.
I've had lefse before.
No. Well, I get Gavin's probably right. It is probably potato pancake is a proper term. We just call them potato cakes. Take leftover potatoes and put them into a little patty and fry them up on the skillet, and they're pretty dang good.
That just sounds like a big hash brown.
Kind of, but it's typically a delicacy after Thanksgiving when you've got like a
Do you-
pound of.
Do you like pour sugar on it?
Usually you have it with
Good.
breakfast, like with pancakes.
Like do you add gravy? Like what type of cookie
Yeah.
are we making here?
Whatever you want. It's a potato patty.
Yeah.
Ah.
Put whatever you want on it. It's nice and thin and crunchy, at least the way I make them.
Oh, yeah.
Mm. So this is
Never heard
like
of it before.
a pseudo.
So you can put syrup on it. I like that.
Ooh,
pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah, it's basically just like knockoff. It's like hash browns, kind of. Yeah.
Wow.
Just if it wasn't like entirely crispy, because the inside is still kind of just mashed.
Yeah. Soft.
It's
But-
mashed
so it's
potatoes
like-
on the
like-
inside.
like a
So
fried
it's like
patty.
So it's like the McDonald's hash browns.
Yeah.
Sure.
But better.
I never been crazy
Actually,
for
probably
that.
is better.
I'll be honest.
Hell of a lot cheaper.
Hash never been my thing.
Big potato fan.
Honestly,
Potatoes
potatoes
are pretty
like, top
neat.
5 food of all time.
Top 5.
They're very versatile.
They give you
they're
booze,
average.
they give you chips, they give you fries.
Unfortunately,
you
they're a part
potato
of the nightshade
wedges.
family, so they can mess with your body.
They're part of the
Oh,
what
they mess
family?
with my body, all right.
They're part of the nightshade family, so they can mess
Ah.
with your body.
I thought they were just a starch.
Yeah,
They're also a root.
They're a root?
there's a lot of starch in them.
Ah.
They're a root vegetable. As you pull them out of the ground.
You know,
like
I'm not
carrots.
very good at food categories.
I know what is food.
I evidently not, Riley. Trust me, I know Mr. Pumpkins aren't fruits, they're adored.
Oh gosh. Hey, I have since learned that all gourds are fruits.
Yeah. You learned on that day after being so confidently wrong.
I think I learned the next week after. You had to remind me again. But now I know.
Yeah.
I do
Gordon
proclaim.
Ramsay is gay. He's a fruit.
What?
He's Gordon.
Oh, gourd. Jeez. I was so confused.
You're welcome.
He has a wife and kids, so he might be bi.
Mm. So he's like a tomato, kind of like a fruit, kind of like a vegetable.
Except
Mm.
tomatoes are fully fruits.
But a culinary vegetable.
Huh?
It's a culinary
Depends
vegetable.
depends on who you ask.
You
Some
can
people, even in a culinary sense, will still call them a fruit.
What about
But
culinary
you cook 'em
donuts?
like a vegetable, I guess.
Yeah, you can treat them as
I-
vegetables when you cook.
Wait, what? You have to elaborate, Max. Like, what about donuts?
Like a sweet potato donut? That's the thing.
No, like you guys are talking about, culinary vegetables. Apparently, is a different classification of vegetables, and so you should have culinary donuts.
Versus
Well,
a
what would
donut.
what would separate a culinary donut from a donut?
Anything
That's a
you
great
can cook
question.
like a donut, but isn't a donut.
Yeah, when you make yeah
Mashed
Is
potato,
it-
mashed potatoes in a donut shape.
potato cake with a hole in the middle. Boom.
Yeah.
Culinary
Culinary donut, baby.
So you just make a normal cake, but you punch a hole in it. That's a donut cake.
Yeah, you can deep fry that cake, man. Then boom, it's a donut.
You ever
Culinary
just
donut.
you ever just make a burger and punch a hole in the middle of it? Donut burger.
Ooh, that might be good. You could put like
Now I
cheese
really
in
want that
there.
hole
Oh,
in one burger from Harry's, but they're not a thing anymore.
A tragedy.
But what do you do?
What's that? The
with
donut buns?
Yes.
Oh man, you hyped that burger up, and then I didn't get it.
I know, and it's gone forever now.
A tragedy. It had donuts. It had bacon. It had a burger.
I think I remember seeing
Peanut
ads for
butter.
that, but I was like, I'll die if I eat that. So
It's so good.
It's the
Like
American dream.
they toast the donut so it's nice and like
Oh.
crunchy and buttery, but it's also a glazed donut.
Hmm.
glazed donuts really do just like sweep pretty much every other donut.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
Oh yeah.
hard,
You look at
hard
them and you're like-
feelings.
You don't think so, and then you eat it, and you're like, wow, yeah, it really is just better.
Like I
And
feel
then
like
Then you have like idiots that
It's
are like,
like-
no, it's not
I-
true.
It's like
And, you know, you just kinda have
the
to-
vanilla. It's like the vanilla.
I would
ice
say
cream of
it's the
donuts.
safe option. I'd say it's definitely the safe option.
It's the vanilla of donuts.
Yeah. Okay.
For me
I have to go with that.
personally, I prefer my donuts to be jelly filled.
Yes!
That's my ideal
There we go.
Nah.
Can you believe this, Gavin?
Custard is fine, but jelly filled donuts.
Yes, I am
that's
totally
where it's
I
at.
on
will
board.
say a bakery in Wisconsin did turn me on to some maple glazed donuts with a piece of bacon on top. Because they made all
Whoa.
made it all themselves, so it was damn good.
Man, that sounds amazing.
It is. That's the only other one other than a plain glazed donut that I
Okay,
absolutely love.
Jack, where do you stand? Glazed donut or jelly filled donut? You're the tiebreaker here.
There's other
He
there's
likes
other
jelly
donuts.
filled, so he's
Yeah.
wrong.
Custard. I like custard.
Oh,
filled
custard
the
filled
best.
is another good one.
True.
I'd like filled,
Filled
donuts.
donuts are just not it.
No,
So
no,
custard
that is the
filled
way to go.
with maple on top. Maple frosting. That's the best.
Mm.
It's good.
Jelly filled for me. Custard, I have to be in the mood for. So there are some donuts I've had where it was just like chocolate filling. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's like-
might be able to do that one.
Chocolate dough, chocolate icing, and chocolate filling. It
You're
was
just
complete chocolate.
you're just eating a brick of
complete
chocolate.
chocolate experience.
You're eating chocolate, but in 3 different states.
Wow, which
That was-
states?
that was
Liquid,
when-
solid, and
Washington.
gas.
That was back when,
Gosh darn it.
Yeah, but unfortunately, those pure chocolate donuts were back when Walmart still sold the variety donut boxes, and they don't do that
Oh
anymore.
my
They
god.
don't sell the variety
Which-
boxes?
Not here, they don't.
Oh,
That is a tragedy.
I don't know if they do. Where I haven't been to Walmart in like over a year.
Whoa.
Well,
Where do you
Go
I
Nice.
like it
Walmart
when they
Pro.
go on discount because they're like almost going to go old, so I can get like a whole thing of donuts for cheap.
Yeah, and you justify eating them all at once.
Yeah.
They're gonna go bad.
Oh,
That's the whole
gosh.
point.
And like, I bought some actual good hamburger buns for my pulled pork sandwiches. I also bought at Walmart, and I realized that they were about to expire. So I'm like, oh shit! The last time I bought these buns, they expire. They started growing moldy the day they expired. So I need to prolong my bun usage somehow, so these don't go to waste as well. So then I just pop them in the freezer. Problem solved.
Oh man.
You freeze the bread.
He's a bread
and it's
freezer.
full.
Oh,
I do that sometimes too.
I've never
And then
done
you
that.
take out, and then I take out the bun when I need it. It thaws out, and it's not moldy.
See, when
Yeah.
I
It's a genius life
when
hack.
I go for bread, I don't want to think about defrosting my bread before eating my sandwich. That's
And it
that's
doesn't take that.
like
It doesn't take that long.
is it longer than a minute?
Yeah.
That's too
Obviously.
long for me.
I mean, well, you could still pop it in the microwave for like.
Oh, what? I'm not gonna
30 seconds.
microwave the frozen bread.
It'll thaw out. That
That's-
seems to be your
That's
issue.
not the
It'll
way
thaw
to
real
thaw
fast.
things. That bread would be tasting weird.
No, it doesn't.
If
I was
you
gonna
put it in the
ask-
microwave?
That tastes fine.
What is in your microwave that it's changing the flavor of food?
Oh,
Radiation.
Gavin, there's
I can
little.
see it
is it
changes
a little dirty,
texture.
maybe?
My
It
microwave
changes texture.
is abysmal, Gavin. It's
Oh.
got
Quickly.
all the wrong features that you would want in a
Oh.
microwave.
It's got the popcorn button. The
Oh,
popcorn button.
it's only
The
got popcorn.
button. All the buttons are popcorn
Every
buttons.
single button just says popcorn.
No, oh man, I have really strong feelings about my current microwave. I never want a microwave like this
boy.
again. My goodness, where do I start? So, first of all, it's not a button press to open the door. It's got a handle door. You don't think that'd be a problem, but it's got terrible grippy feet. So you pull the thing and the whole microwave comes flying at you. You're like, oh my gosh. What a terrible design to just start off the bat. And then there's buttons on the inside, so you open the door, and then there's
Terrible
buttons on
grippy
that's
feet.
on the inside of the door. Like what? Why do I want buttons there? There's my reheat
Why
button
are
right
there-
there.
That's so weird.
It's got extra buttons there, but you know what? It doesn't have extra buttons. They removed the keypad. They have 1 minute, 5 minute, and then 10-second increments. I can't cook popcorn in this. This thing, it's either you burn it or it's burnt again because who knows what you're going to do with this popcorn bag. Oh,
Does it piss anyone else off that microwaves, like,
I
it's all just
can't
minute
believe
increments
we
now?
just got a riot rant.
No, mine's still a 30-second on mine.
the worst part
Well,
about
you
this
can't, like,
microwave.
button for a time.
The worst part, my dad got it for me. That's not the worst part, but he specifically said, "Hey, I got you a high-end microwave." Oh man, did he get ripped off? I haven't felt
No.
this
It's
microwave.
got 2 number pads. It's high end.
It's got 4. No, no. You got plus 1 minute, plus 5 minute, minus 10 seconds, and plus 10 seconds.
What about it makes it high end?
The price, I guess. I don't
The
know.
high-end price, baby. Woo.
It's so bad. It's also broken the fuse like a few times, so it's probably not the microwave's
It's
fault.
high end, it's powerful.
It's probably not the microwave's fault, but just occasionally it's like, oh, you wanted to work? Oh, well, you're gonna have to go turn your fuse back on. Oh,
I miss when microwaves you push, like, if you want 25 seconds, you push 2, 5, and you hit enter. Because now in microwaves it's all
Yeah.
minute. Like you hit 2 and it's 2 minutes. It's like I don't want 2 minutes.
oh yeah,
I
you
want
gotta
20.
Yeah, that's how
you gotta hit time
You have to
cook
press
and
what
then
you
press
want.
the number.
I don't
pad.
want to do that. That's not how it used to be. When I was a kid, the microwave you did the time,
Back
and
in my
25
day.
seconds was the perfect hot
The
dog
micro-
time.
The microwaves
It's the
we have
perfect
at work
what?
are even
The perfect hot dog
microwaves
cooking
we
time is
have at
25 seconds.
Ah,
the microwaves we have at work are even worse. It's like the first button 1 does it for 10 seconds. Button 2 does it for 20 seconds. Button 3 is 30 seconds. Button 4 is a minute.
there you go.
Oh,
Wow, at
Then
least
you
you
get
guys
to-
have numbers on yours.
you wanna know what
And
the
then you get
microwave is like?
to then you get to button 7, which is 3 minutes, and then button 8 is 4 minutes. And button 0 is 5 minutes.
If I want 40 seconds, I have to hit plus 1 minute and then minus 10 twice. And oh my gosh, the start and stop buttons, I swear, they keep flip-flopping. Like, I keep thinking it's on the left, but no, the start's on the right. What microwave? Oh.
In my previous job, the microwave has it was a dial that you'd like turn.
Oh yeah, I had those at my
and then it like dings when it finishes.
Yeah.
And there's no other button. There's only the dial. And that's it.
Now, Riley, your rant does remind me of a video I saw on YouTube a bit ago of a guy talking about like the weird ass feature of his fridge. So he has one of those fridges which is built like this, where it's 2 doors.
Yeah,
that
2-door
open
rectangle.
sideways.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And on one compartment of one of the fridges, there's like a holding container for the ice, like right here.
Okay, like dead center.
But
seems a little weird.
It might not have been exactly dead center. The point is, there was an ice container in like the fridge itself, but there was no way to access it from the outside. And when you opened up the fridge door, there was no easy way to open it from the inside either. So this guy wound up going on YouTube asking people, how the fuck do I access my ice? Because I can't figure it out. And then he uploaded an update to that short eventually, where he's like, alright, so I went to Lowe's and they found an identical fridge to the one I have at home. And they were trying to help me figure out the solution. Apparently, underneath the ice holder, there's like a sensor that you run your fingers beneath, and it opens that way.
Wait. It opens like, what do you mean it opens?
Expenses,
there's a sensor. There's a sensor hidden underneath the ice container.
Yeah.
That you run your fingers through, and it opens up.
But where does it open? Like, does the ice start falling down onto your hands? Does it open a hatch door so that you can go in and get ice? Like, how does it open?
It opens like a hatch on the side.
It opens, so you put your hand under, the ice door opens, and then now you can grab ice. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Why don't you just have... Why don't you just have a doorknob on the side?
I have no idea.
It's gone insane.
Hey, it's high tech, guys. High tech.
Is that also a premium fridge?
Is it a German fridge by any chance?
I have no idea.
Well, if Lowe's has it.
All I remember
is... Lowe's. It must be.
All I remember is a guy was complaining about not accessing the ice in his fridge, and it was some stupid ass solution like that wound up being the answer.
We're gonna have fridges where it's like a numpad that you have to type in a passcode to get ice. Oh, wrong password, sorry.
They already have like the smart fridges, right?
You're gonna have to link it to your phone and put in the
Did you download the app?
Yeah. Oh,
you have to connect to the internet to get ice. Everybody knows that.
You hold the cup under it, and then you open the app on your phone and hit the ice button, and then it dispenses the ice.
No, it opens the door, and then you can grab the ice and put it into your cup. But the cup has to be sitting there, otherwise it'll slam the door shut.
You have to put in a minimum of a 15-character password every time you want to do this.
Yeah.
Every time you want to open the app on your phone in order to dispense anything.
It's a very secure fridge. Bear proof.
I do love, there's like stories where a company's like, oh, we released a software update for your microwave to reduce vulnerabilities for its like Wi-Fi connectedness. It's like, oh, if my microwave didn't connect to the internet, there'd be no vulnerability. Thanks for giving me something that adds vulnerabilities to my house. That's great.
Hey, but you can
another access point for people to get my data. Great.
Yes, now everybody knows.
Guys, we added a wiretap to your microwave.
Oh, so it's voice activated, you mean?
Yeah, voice activated. You just say microwave turn on and it'll start cooking. Even if nothing's in there.
Just like Siri, they'll just start activating when you didn't try to activate it.
Oh gosh.
They changed. Luckily, they had it as a setting, but they changed Siri, where it used to be you had to say "Hey" and then her name for her to respond. But they changed it to be that if you just said Siri, she'd respond. But that meant that you could never talk about Siri without invoking Siri. You could be like, oh, well, I was asking Siri the other day, and she'd be like, "Huh?" And pipe up and start
talking to
listening.
me?
It's like, I wasn't talking to you.
Shut up, Siri. This is why I don't like you.
This is why nobody loves you.
And so what are some of the stupid, like, smart items or appliances that you can think of?
Juicero.
Yeah, the
Right
Juicero.
Juicero.
Hey, so we got this smart juicer which only takes specific juice pouches
bags.
that work for us specifically. There were other problems with the Juicero that I don't remember because it's been a while since
You have to connect to the
even
internet for your juice to work.
Oh yeah,
Like any
you have to
any
connect to the
smart
internet.
appliance. And then it
I
takes
also-
like 12 years. You could do it's
Sorry,
faster to squeeze the juice out than the machine to
Yeah, you could just take the bag and just squeeze it.
I got
Yeah.
a juicer the other day.
Oh, this
So
isn't a juicer. This is the Juicero, Gavin. It
Right,
doesn't
I
juice.
This
understand.
is so much more than a juicer.
It's not.
It's a bag of juice opener. I know. I understand. I got a legit one like this weekend, and it's
There you
great.
go. What do you normally
Nice.
juice?
Well, I'm gonna do it for apples and raspberries and whatnot when they start growing this year. But we've tried a few apples and we tried some carrots. Pretty good.
There you go.
Sounds
We
good.
tested it out, and it works.
Works perfectly. No
Yep.
problems.
It was in the clearance aisle, so I was a little skeptical, but it worked.
The box was slightly smashed and it had like blood on it that says beware, but it works. So
No, it was all in good condition, actually. I don't know why it was in the clearance aisle. Maybe they just wanted to get rid of it. I don't know. It was
Probably.
$120 originally, and I bought it for $75.
there you
Nice.
go.
So the water filter on my kitchen faucet, one of those ones that you attach to the faucet itself,
Oh, yeah.
and it's supposed to
Yeah,
filter
I had
water
one of them.
through.
Yeah, filters it.
The
Yeah.
one that was here when we moved in has like a huge crack in the side, so whenever I try to use it,
Oh my
it just
gosh.
sprays water out all over.
Oh,
The last time I went shopping, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get a new water filter thingy. It'll be
Yeah.
great.
Mhm.
I didn't know what brand the one we have is, so I was just going to grab a new one. It's like, these are pretty pricey. This one's like $12. Sure, I'll take it. And what I didn't know is what I bought was just a new filter for the filter part. I didn't buy the
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's what I was thinking
now
was
I
going to
have to-
happen.
So now I have to buy the apparatus for this pure filter that I got.
Well, yeah, you don't want to have wasted money.
What's the saying? You bought the cart before the horse?
Something
Yeah,
like that.
sure.
The dead silence, and everybody's like, oh.
Yeah.
The dead silence means that you quoted it correctly.
Oh. Yeah,
Dead silence
that's normally
was
what it
me
means.
contemplating like whether or not you were actually right, and then my confirmation was like, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, carts and
right.
horses. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Must not be a famous saying then.
I mean, it is now.
Yeah, it will be when you use it all the
Once I
time.
look back on the third 70th
idiot.
It's the
episode.
third, yeah.
Idiosyncrasies, bruh. They're gonna be popping up all over the place now.
Yeah, so many carts before the horses.
Okay, so I completely
So-
forgot what I was going to say.
Queso, we all love it.
It was. I was going
Queso,
to
I
pivot
love queso.
towards another.
Said you.
Uh,
Said you. Yep.
I was going to pivot towards another segment of Cameron's wacky idea corner, but I forgot what my wacky idea was going to be.
Aw, man.
I think it was going to be another Moneybags, but we've been doing a lot of those. I think Mr. Moneybags McGee needs a bit
He's
of a
broke.
break.
Yeah, he's broke at the
Oh,
moment.
Rylan, were you about to,
He
were you about
wasted
to
it all on the.
I was gonna suggest we stay on theme and try to talk more of like idiot stuff, like maybe who like an idiot that you've seen recently, or
I
some.
suppose.
Oh wow! Working in retail, do I have story upon story about other people being idiots?
Oh,
yeah.
please tell.
Endless.
I actually got one to follow up with Gavin's.
I mean, I
yeah.
can start with my favorite one.
There you
Yeah,
go.
do it.
My favorite one by far. Again, one I've said before, but
It's that good.
me and Matthew, were just hanging out at the plumbing desk, just doing our thing. We just got done stocking up the shelves and everything's in order, and we're kind of winding down for the day. Just got done with the lunch rush and whatnot.
Yeah.
And there's only one person in electrical at the moment. So Vicky was the person working in electrical.
Just name dropping everybody here.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's how it
keep going.
works.
There was an older gentleman and an older lady who converge at the desk at the same time to this one worker lady. And the lady was first, so I'll give her that. However, she pulled out a long list of things she wanted.
Oh.
And the old guy just wanted to ask one question. So she was polite about it and said, "Okay, we'll get right to you. I'll just answer this guy's question and we can find what you're looking for."
Mm-hmm.
And
Nothing wrong yet. Yep.
That's the wrong dialogue option.
That was the wrong dialogue option for this lady. She, we heard something over there. Didn't really pay much mind to it, but she came stomping and huffing and puffing our way, I guess, for whatever reason, because she just wanted to vent. I think.
Oh, standard Karen actions.
Oh yeah, very Karen. She had the perfect cut and everything.
Oh man.
And she was like, I can't believe that lady over there she's so rude. I just like to finger her. And then storms off. Me and Matthew look at each other trying not to laugh in her face until she's a far distance away.
Oh my gosh. I think she meant give her the finger or something.
Yes, that is what she meant to say, but in her rage it is not what she said.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she's so rude. She makes it so mad. I just want to finger her.
Jesus Christ.
And she's like, "You know what I mean?" I was like,
Not really.
And then she walked away, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
I like to imagine that 10 minutes later, when she's driving home, she's like, "Oh my god, did I just fucking say that?"
I hope she realized what she said. I really do.
I can't go back to that place ever again now.
And did you ever see her again?
Not that I'm aware of.
There you go.
No.
Problem solved.
Yeah,
She
that's
took
one of my
herself
faves
out.
right there.
Yeah, that was a good one. Alright, so on the topic of stupid stories about stupid people, we now get back to something which I did not expect to be a weekly occurrence, but is
Oh,
through
no.
a method I can only describe as somehow. It's time for another Johnny Somali update,
Oh
boys.
gosh.
So
the drama.
where we last left off, he was talking mad shit about how his trial went great, even though it didn't, and all that stuff.
Went great in his mind.
And yeah, so at some
Yeah.
point, he actually got banned off of Party, which is the only streaming platform he has at this point. and then he was reinstated like a day later for some reason. And there were DMs with the party's CEO, which are like, yeah, let's just delete his VODs. There's some incriminating evidence there. Now let's just delete the VOD so we don't have to deal with it. So, you know, they're like complicit with tampering with evidence of the shit Johnny's been doing in Korea. So that's an example of party doing something stupid. But on to the main man himself. So, within the past week, I think he's going full scorched earth at this point. He's either
On himself?
Yeah, on himself. So like he's either A, really stupid, B,
Well, we know
so
that one.
apathetic to a situation that he's decided to double down on everything. C, he's, I had it before, I can't remember.
Insane.
Yeah, C, he's insane.
He's well adjusted.
D, he thinks that if he keeps doing this, they'll give up and eventually deport him back to America, which is what he wants. Or E,
I don't want
all
him,
of
though.
the
Yeah.
Or E all the
Yeah.
above except D.
Except the
So he's going around on YouTube like trying to copyright claim as many videos talking negatively about him as possible.
Oh no. Our podcast.
Don't worry, Riley. The claims are being like revoked within like 2 hours.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen anything
I don't
yet.
know. We could make a video about getting claimed, and then we could go super viral.
There we go.
Be our chance.
I don't know if we want our ticket to be Johnny Somali though.
Probably not.
All publicity is good publicity, man.
By Johnny Somali's logic, yeah. Anyways, within the past week, he went out into the streets of Korea to harass and stalk random.
He's still
streamers.
doing that?
Yeah.
Oh my
Is that
Not
god.
had enough yet.
Now that he technically has a platform again, he can. That little watch he pulled out that I made fun of last week apparently is actually something that directly calls the police.
It is a
And
pager.
for $5 on stream, he used it to prank call the police twice.
Oh.
So
Oh, I'd pay $5 for him to do that. No problem.
it wasn't even good prank calls. It was him like, "Are you Sung police? Are you Seoul police?" And when the police was like,
Soul
he's like,
police.
"Shut up, bitch," and then he hangs up. It's like, "Huh?"
I have to believe they like gave him this specifically for his court case, so they just know who's calling. Like,
Yeah, I'm assuming that they had a feeling he was going to do some stupid shit with this, and it's only piling on the already not good case he's built for himself.
She comes back to court. So, since you were last here, you did file multiple false police calls and harass more people.
How do you plead?
Is that a felony there too, or is that just here?
Yeah,
False police reports.
it might be. I don't know.
I gotta
Or
put
do
my
they
milk
even
in
have
real
a
quick. I'll be back.
concept of felony in their legal system? Is it the same? I don't even know. I'm ignorant to geology.
Geology?
Yes, I said that on purpose.
Oh.
He was arrested for like a night for the stalking shit, for the stalking and harassing shit. And then the next day he was like, "Oh yeah, I made the police my bitches last night. No, I even recorded the whole thing. Pay me $100 and I'll show it."
And of course everybody paid $100 and he was
I
proven
don't
innocent
think-
because of
Because of the video evidence.
because of the video evidence of him proving himself.
Recording himself being like contained and escorted by the police. At some point, the address of the place he's staying at got leaked,
Oh gosh.
apparently.
Your Honor,
So,
all
yeah,
of these videos
might
are
be-
just AI generated. That wasn't me.
Yeah, that might be fun.
Yes.
And this is all for the cherry on top of the cake. That is the fact that his trials aren't even over yet. He's still technically undergoing his trials because I guess the Korean court
Cheap action.
system goes through it a lot longer than we do. And his whole goal is to keep being such a nuisance that Korea just decides to deport him. But he doesn't understand
Or
that
they could just jail
the more
him.
he does this, the longer he's only going to wind up staying there.
Well, it's his last
Still
resort.
has that travel ban.
Last resort.
He's got dedication. You got to give him that.
His mask slipped a few times where he's like, "Hey, Korea, you prior to deal with me, send me back to America. Send me back to America. Send me back home."
Well, how
You don't
could-
want me here, send me back. You don't want me, right? Send me back. Do it.
Can Americans come together and just declare that we don't want him?
embargo him?
We tried with Justin Bieber. It didn't work.
Isn't Justin Bieber Canadian?
Yeah. And we tried to keep him in Canada.
Oh.
It didn't work.
Yeah, but he's nowhere nearly as bad as Johnny Somali.
True.
I don't even know much about Justin Bieber.
Neither do I.
He was a kid whose music got popular and people hated him because
yeah, he
that's
was
Justin Bieber.
he was
Yeah.
the baby song, right? The baby, baby, ah!
Yeah.
That's
Nailed it.
exactly how it sounded.
Yep.
Mhm.
I've been practicing actually this whole time. It was all a ruse. So that
I'm Justin Bieber the whole
Oh
time.
my
That was going
god.
to be our 70 episode special. You singing, right?
The 70th episode spectacular was going to be a karaoke night of just Riley singing and you guys suggesting songs for me to sing.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, wow. That's very unfortunate
now-
we missed that one.
Though now we got to
We
make
walk
that a
through that next
podcast
time.
topic.
Yeah, you can do it right now.
Yeah, we can make up for lost time.
No, this is the third 70th episode. That seems more like a 5th or 10th 70th episode.
All right, bet.
Mm.
5th, 70th episode. Let's do
All
it.
right.
Only 2 episodes away.
Yeah.
I guess it's happening now.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I might be
Gotta get ready.
sick. What's
I'm actually sick, guys. Oh, my voice. My voice is gone.
I'm strong enough to hit the record button, but I can't speak.
But yeah, anyways, Johnny, so yeah, things aren't looking good for Johnny. No. And the thing that's
Who could have seen that
worse about him
happen?
or him
Right.
in particular is the fact that because he pled guilty to the stuff from his first trial, for any new charges he might be getting for any future trials, he'll be tried as a repeat offender
Oh.
because he pled guilty to those first crimes.
Well, he is a repeat offender though. So-
Yeah,
Has he gonna deny
Exactly.
that? Like,
that's just accurate.
Oh man.
It's just now he can legally be prosecuted.
Ah.
And also he had like drug possession at one point, which apparently is a
Oh, good.
huge no-no in Korea.
Yeah.
So,
I did see that he's like probably basically screwed because apparently, if they decide to go after you legally, they basically are like 99% certain that they'll be able to convict you.
Oh jeez.
yeah, that's what I've
In
that's
the
what I've heard.
Koreas?
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
In the
Yeah,
Koreas, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's
Uh-huh.
why they put the travel ban on him, so he couldn't legally leave the country while they like did their investigation on him. And like he wasn't streaming for like a month, so things were going good for him. Well, as good as they could have been for him then, because he wasn't doing anything aside from posting the occasional Instagram video of him being like, "Yo, North Korea is great. Fuck South Korea." That sort of thing. Which also doesn't look good for him because
Really?
it means that he could be charged for whatever you call.
I think you mentioned that last time. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Being a North Korea sympathizer or something.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know the exact term
That's like
for it.
being in like old war America and going into like the middle of New York City and just screaming about how much you love Mother Russia. And he's like, "What? Why is bad things happening to me? All I did was praise North Korea."
I was trying to see how far back you were going.
Though,
I thought we all love North Korea here. What's going on?
I guess I was just reminded of another nuisance streamer who's deciding to do what Johnny Somali did, but in
Get
China.
arrested? Oh.
This is like one of the only worst places you could try and do that.
And this guy is a well-known guy. You probably heard of him back in the olden years of 2016. Sam Pepper. He somehow still has a platform.
Who is Sam Pepper? What's he
I know
famous for?
Sergeant Pepper.
That's the appropriate response, Riley. Sam Pepper was a guy back in 2016 who was really big in the quote-unquote pranks trend. No, he was a guy who did the notorious ISIS killed my best friend prank, you know?
That's a
I've
prank.
heard of that one.
Yeah, according to him it was.
The
Ah.
notorious robbed a bank prank. They believed it too.
Sam Pepper's in China, like being racist and obnoxious there. So, if being racist and obnoxious, didn't work out good for Johnny Somali in Korea, I'm sure things will work out fine in China.
It'll work perfectly fine. No problems foreseen. Man.
Yeah.
So awesome.
The news I've seen is more not
video
bad.
game related.
It is video game related. I saw was it Costco started introducing
company Costco.
Yeah, they started introducing Pokemon like gacha machines or something, and it's caused like scalpers to just go gung wild and start fist fighting at the Costco.
I've heard of this.
It's it's kind of insane. Like, it's just the scalpers coming in, buying the whole set, and then every other scalper in line starts like just, whoa, yo, this guy's a scalper. Look, get him, as they're all there. Get him, not me.
I feel like Costco's across America should have like a ban on anyone above the age of 15 going to those machines.
I don't know how you'd enforce it though. You'd have to have like
just have an armed guard right now.
An armed guard. That'll be enticing for children. Come on over here, Timmy.
So the black market for Pokemon gacha prizes is insane right now.
I'm just thinking about it. A scalper could just pay the kid to go buy the stuff, like pay him a candy bar, and like, here's the money, go buy that, and I'll give you like $10.
I'll be honest.
The kid runs away. There you go.
I'll be honest. If I was a kid, I would either run away with the money or just run away with the Pokemon gachas.
Win-win. Stand next to the armed guard.
I'd be like,
what are you gonna do? Huh?
I go to the armed guard. Hey, the guy's trying to use me to get these. You should do something about that.
I still want him, so I want to get him. But get him.
Yeah. Get him.
This is a great meme, by the way.
That's the only thing I could think of when you were talking about it. He got two. He got two.
Help him! He got two.
Get the mailman.
What is that? Is that from Kindergarten Cop?
Jingle all the way.
Jingle All the Way. Okay.
You got to.
Is that what he says?
Yeah, because the mailman gets 2 of these little like lottery balls.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that show.
Ah,
I thought the
That's like
kids were
if,
just piling on him.
that's like in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Charlie ate 2 candy bars and got 2 golden tickets from it.
You got to.
So that way, whenever Charlie gets kicked out of the factory the first time for
Oh, he
eating
can come
the
back.
gum,
Mhm.
he just walked back in with his second golden ticket that he had on.
And be like,
Standby.
checkmate.
Or he could have done what he was supposed to do and sell it so his family could not be in a broken house with 1 bed. But
Oh, no.
whatever. He wanted to see a factory.
It was way cooler. There was chocolate in the factory. There's no chocolate to be had if you sell the thing for millions of dollars, Gavin.
Right. Seeing a fat German kid drowned is much more interesting than selling a gold ticket.
Oh.
his grandpa's like,
Char-
I can stand now.
Oh, suddenly I'm not bedridden and could have worked this whole time, but no, let's go.
Oops.
Hey, Grandpa, that girl just inflated into a big blue lady. It's funny. I'm glad I wait here, Grandpa. I'm glad I wait here.
Glad you're here with me.
Charlie, I'm starting to think this place is a little sketchy.
He
No,
used
and
to
you see
work
that-
there.
See that German kid
He
fall
did,
into the
you're
chocolate
right.
fountain and get sucked into the tube? That was hilarious, Grandpa.
A little short animation where the Oompa Loompas come up to Wonka and they say that they invested all of his money into Shiba Inu cryptocurrency and they lost everything.
The meat canyon or something who did that.
We dashed out of money.
I don't know if Meat Canyon did that. I know they did a Willy Wonka parody at some point, but I don't know if he made a newer one. Which
I
was like
don't think
that.
it's his though.
I haven't seen a Meat Canyon video in a while. I should catch up.
I don't even know what it is.
It's a dude.
He
Whoa.
makes silly parody animations of stuff.
Whoa.
That's accurate.
Yeah.
Whoa, so cool.
Hashtag awesome sauce.
The Nikocado
Chicken
one's probably
jockey.
still one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, that one's so good. I still can't believe that he actually lost all of that weight.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
And he somehow went
He-
completely unnoticed in the public eye to keep it a secret the whole time.
Yeah. Like he just had 3 years worth of backlog to keep the illusion going.
The life of a YouTuber. Just record so much shit that you can do nothing for 3 years. Or exercise for 3 years, however you want to look at it. I would do nothing, but other
It
people
really
would
is.
improve their
Oh,
lives.
Yeah.
All the memes ended up
If it was
becoming
Gavin in that
totally-
situation, he just suddenly be twice as fat in the next one.
3 steps ahead, baby.
I think you-
fatter now.
I think you mean 3 sits ahead.
That's
3
Well-
chins ahead, baby.
Little do you guys know, I've been practicing for the upcoming sumo wrestling tournament. This is what this has all been preparing for.
My gosh, that would be quite the plot twist. Gavin just comes out of the woodworks after 3 years saying, "Yes, I've fooled you all. I'm actually a pro sumo wrestler debuting today."
Oh.
You would have fooled me, Gavin.
Yeah, you just thought I was fat, stupid.
And having 3 years worth of content, who would have that other hard drive?
He only posted like once a month. He was
Yeah,
able to
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
Sorry, Max. What are you saying?
I was saying he posted like once a month, so it wasn't like daily content.
Oh, I don't have daily content either, but oh boy, do I
You're not 3 years behind though.
Yeah. What would you consider like content, right?
Yeah.
You're not actually 3 years behind, are you?
Like if you wanted to count the idea of me like uploading our D&D sessions, I'm 5 years behind at this
Oh,
moment.
those I forgot about those. I just assumed they had been uploaded.
I think those are better off being a lost cause.
They're on Riley's hard drive for Riley viewing purposes only.
Yeah.
That's
Only
pretty
Riley's allowed to look back at those D&D sessions
Yep.
and
For the better.
Laugh.
it's just like me with the Super Ultra Turbo Turning Fighter Plus.
That we
thing
need to upload though, because that was like
I've got some like pre-podcast things we did.
And we should
podcast.
Yeah.
one of these days for the Cameron Wacky Idea Corner, we should bring that back. Super Ultra Turbo Turning Fighter Plus.
Season 3.
3. The 3 boot.
The 3 boot, and then there'll be bonus episodes of the other two. See, the problem is the idea was we were going to animate it, right?
Yeah.
But that was like a lost cause because of the absolute nonsense we spoke. And he's brought out the bees.
you should put them in a Google Drive just for the sake of it, so we can watch
The
it.
nonsense was part of the fun, though.
It was great. So, Max, are you saying you specifically want to go back and listen to it? You know,
Probably, yeah.
You know how much space it is. I can't just keep it on my Google Drive. My Google Drive's already full.
Make a new Google Drive.
I just buy the 50 gigs per month.
I could. I have a business Google account. Long story, but I have one. And it has like 2 terabytes.
Why is it a long story?
It's a long story.
Max has actually started a business, and
I could make it. I haven't done anything with it yet, though. I could make a folder though and share the folder with you, and then you can plop it.
if you're that desperate to go back and listen to them, then yeah, I can pull them out of the woodwork. I do have plans on uploading them. I'm just busy, man.
Max single-handedly revived the series. Yeah.
Oh my.
The series Gavin never got a chance to be a part of, but that could change.
It could change next
Bring
time.
it back.
Yeah. Gavin was never exposed to the idea of Super Ultra Turbo Tourney Fighter Plus.
Yeah, I'm just super supportive. I don't know what it is.
Super fan over there.
Yeah.
Was Jack there? I don't think Jack was there either.
No, he wasn't. No, it was just me, you, and Max who did it.
That must have been like the D&D days where it was just us 3.
Yeah, it was.
Ah, classic.
Now, Gavin was there for the SCP thing.
Oh, yeah, I've got that.
Yeah.
I've got that saved too. Yeah, I'm going through some of the backlog stuff.
Damn, how big is this backlog? 8 years?
I still think one of my favorite moments from Super Ultra Turbo Tourney Fighter Plus was like when Yellow Jacket beat Max's doctor guy. And
Doctor guy.
me as the announcer was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it! He suffered anaphylactic shock. And he's a doctor. I'm surprised he doesn't have any EpiPens. They're very expensive. So what it was I was like, I can't believe it. He underwent anaphylactic shock. Anaphylactic shock. I can't believe he doesn't have an EpiPen on it. They're very expensive.
I don't remember any of this. That's the problem.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Here, I'll go find it. I'll make sure I still have it.
How big is the
That's the
file?
beauty.
I'll have to
That's the
find it
beauty of
first, but
improv right there.
oh man. Yeah, improv is a thing. Let's see. What is this one? Ultra Turbo
Oh
Turbo
lordy!
Ultra Turbo Tourney Fighter Plus first bracket. Oh, and then there's Ultra Turbo Tourney Plus 2 Reboot Episode 1 Season 1. That one is surprisingly a lot smaller than the first one.
Well, I think early on you had so many weird OBS issues that your files were like 1,000 gigabytes.
It's not 1,000.
It was like just
1,000.
audio. It would be like 50 gigs or something.
No, 5 gigs at most. Now it's more.
Another thing I remember. Oh lordy! Looks like I'll have to draw me another straw.
Gonna have to draw me a straw.
The straw man.
Straw man. Oh yeah, you even drew pictures for that guy. That wasn't that your D&D character?
No,
The
it wasn't.
like he had to, oh okay, maybe it was something else.
His D&D character was normal.
But
The genius inventor.
but he
without a
had
nose.
the western like wheat in his mouth, right? He was like
Yeah, he did.
yeah. Okay, to
But
answer
he was not the straw man from Super Ultra Turbo Tourney Fighter Plus.
Gotcha. Okay, to answer your question on the size, Max, it's about 2 gigabytes for both of them.
Oh, that's not bad at all. I have that much room in one of my other Google.
The first one is 1.98 gigabytes. The second one is 0.05 gigabytes. So, I don't know what happened to the second one, but it's a lot smaller. And wait a second, wait, reverse that. I forgot. The first one we did, we called it the second Gosh darn it. I'm looking at this, I'm like, this doesn't make sense. The second one we did in December of 2020, and the first one we did in February of 21. What is this?
Oh,
Going on?
Riley. How did you manage that?
Well, I think that was part of the joke, right? Is we did Ultra Turbo Tourney Fighter. No, wait, this is Ultra Turbo Turbo Tourney Ultra Turbo Tourney Plus 2 reboot.
Riley, it's Super Ultra Turbo Tourney Fighter Plus 2, the reboot.
That's not what I have it labeled as. I have it labeled as Ultra Turbo Tourney Plus, like the symbol plus 2 reboot episode 1 season 1. And the second, the next one is Ultra Turbo Tourney Fighter Plus first bracket, which insinuates there was going to be a second bracket. That never happened.
There still can be.
Yeah.
We have to go back and re-listen to the whole thing.
Maybe
there was-
have to recast the characters for Gavin.
Gosh. Yeah, Gavin and Jack have to have their own
I think
characters. We'd have to just do.
I think we're better off.
We have to do another reboot.
Making. Yeah. We have to do the 3 boot.
The 3 boot.
Yeah. Super Ultra Turbo Tourney Fighter Plus Turbo
Edition.
Turbo Ultra Premium.
Gold
It's the gold edition.
XL
Yo.
Yeah.
Guardian level star.
Gosh.
But no, we should definitely dedicate an entire episode to that. I guess if we're doing that, we might as well just replace one podcast episode with a Super Ultra Turbo Tourney Fighter Plus.
That just could be the name of the podcast. Just podcast 73. Ultra Turbo.
The 80th episode.
I thought the 80th was the karaoke night.
Ah, so true.
No,
well,
that's
if
the-
you
Or is that the
don't wanna
7? Is that the
postpone that,
75th?
we can make
That's the
sure we get that karaoke. in
Oh,
for
okay,
it.
okay. Sorry, that's the 75th one. Spectacular.
Spectacular. I posted a link, by the way, in the chat. That's a Google Drive.
Yeah,
folder.
yeah.
Part of it
Is
if
this
you want.
good? Does the link grab? Is this like an IP tracker as well? Is it going to grab my
Yeah,
IP?
it'll actually blow up your computer. if you
Ah.
click on it.
Oh man. Okay. All the
Good
more
thing
reason
you're
to
already
click it.
looking to replace it. Ryan.
Hey, I've got great news. I'm glad Jack's here. So today I got a quote unquote new computer. Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa, what does that mean?
It's so I work for
He got a new monitor to his old computer.
No. So I work at a tech
No.
tech company, right? So we have computers and whatnot,
Yeah.
and sometimes we don't we have to upgrade our computers, and now we have all these extra spare computers that the company no longer needs, and it's just cheaper to throw away than to recycle. So they say, well, does anybody want a computer? We just got some computers laying around. So guess who was first in line for a brand new used computer? That's right,
Take,
me.
6 of them and put all the parts together.
What? No, I grabbed the one. It's a one limit, Jack.
Are they like mini PCs or full size?
This is a desktop. It's got a terabyte SSD terabyte storage. It's got 32.
That's 40 light years better. Than
It's got 32 gigabytes of RAM.
It's not like when my company throws computers away and gives them away, and it's like Windows XP stuff.
I haven't actually booted the computer on. I was going to.
Oh,
I was going to, and then I learned it only takes display ports. I only have an extra HDMI, so now I have to go get another display port. But in a fit of madness, I had also gotten a monitor because they had plenty of spare monitors, and the monitor is older than dirt. Like, goodness, this thing doesn't have an HDMI slot. It's got a DVI for its best. So now I got to figure out.
Is it one of those block monitors from the 90s?
No, it's still flat. Like it's interesting because it swivels and it goes up and down, but no, it takes it takes
square.
Yeah, I have it in the other room. What do you mean
4x3?
square? 4x3? No,
it's
no.
square shaped.
Sorry, it's not a square. I was thinking rectangle when you said square for some reason. I'm like, yeah, what do you mean?
Like the
aren't
aspect
all-
ratio of the
Aren't
screen.
all monitors? No.
More squarish
It's
than the new
widescreen. It's definitely widescreen.
Okay, because there's a few of the on-campus facility computers that the screens were 4x3 monitors from 2008 or something. They were just ancient.
So yeah, new computer.
I have my own little pile of PCs from work.
New computer. And you guys didn't think that I would come through on my promise on getting a new computer this year.
Yeah.
That's right.
Is it better than your current computer?
I haven't run the whole specs, but probably. He was instantly telling me, he's like, yeah, so it's got 32 gigabytes of RAM. I'm like, that is already double what I currently have.
I don't even have 32 gigs of RAM.
It's, oh man.
That's how old it is, though. It's DDR3 or something.
I think it was DDR4 or DDR5. It's,
Damn.
I don't know how.
It can't be DDR5. I guarantee you it's not DDR5.
I don't know. I haven't turned it on, but I did a quick.
Does it turn on?
I don't know. I guess I could have plugged in the power cable. I didn't try that, but I didn't think it would be important because I realized I also don't have a spare mouse and keyboard. So I got this computer today, just out of the blue. I'm like, I'm not prepared for a new computer. Because now I'm like, well, if I go and buy a cheap
ready for the commitment.
if I buy a cheap set of a keyboard and mouse, then I'd have one. But then if I want to upgrade my current set, then I could just buy a better keyboard and mouse and then use this one as the spare. So I don't know now if I want to wait to. No, I got to turn it on. I've got to turn it on. But yeah, I'm gonna figure it out by next week. I should have it all figured out. It's gonna be great. I'm going to get some weird adapter thing so that I can go DisplayPort to DVI, and it's gonna be an edit computer, hopefully, and probably my home office for a little bit. So I'm super excited.
Amazing.
Nice. So before this podcast started, I tried thinking of ideas for Cameron's wacky idea corner, and the only thing that I could think of was enhanced animals. So like, I guess what we got to do to round off this amazing podcast episode is come up with just enhanced versions of existing animals. Like, but say it through the presentation of an imagine this scenario. It's like, here's an example. Imagine this. You're a guy, you're going camping, you're walking through the forest, and you're having the time of your life. And suddenly, a mosquito lands on your arm without you realizing it. Then suddenly, before you could react, it sucks all the blood out of your body and flies away with it, leaving you dried and shriveled up on the ground, and you're just left there thinking, man, it just sucks. I hate those mosquitoes.
You're
They're
dying.
just
Man,
the
this sucks.
worst.
I thought that was a mosquito joke. It sucks.
Oh,
I had a dream like that, like recently, where I was like dying. And I was like, man, this
This
sucks.
sucks.
No, come up with an enhanced animal story on the caliber of that. Sure.
Oh, a full
Like I-
story.
Yeah. Presented through a similar fashion that I just gave my mosquito story. This could become its own topic with more time to give it more, girth. But for now, we don't have a lot of time, so keep them short and sweet.
Sure. This is the trial run of the enhanced stories.
Yeah.
Well, Jack, you want to go first?
Imagine this. You're laying down in bed trying to fall asleep. And next thing you know, you're suddenly awoken by a bone-chilling scream. And you realize flies can scream.
Oh, gosh.
Oh no.
oh man.
Oh,
Amazing. Okay.
I'm just imagining, when flies fly by your ear and you're it's just that, except when they fly by your ear, they specifically scream very loud, specifically around your ears.
Oh,
So
that
this
would
is karmic
be...
justice for Riley using the party popper last year.
No, it was supposed to be a break.
This happens to Riley. It's like, you know what? I deserve this, don't I?
Gosh, that'd be terrifying if flies scream. This bone chilling.
Yeah.
Oh,
It just
they're already annoying as is.
It's not like a fly scream. It's like as loud as a human's max scream.
Oh,
Yeah, but it'd be
that's what I
high pitched though, right?
I don't know. Do flies have
no.
gender? I don't know.
Do they have gender?
They do.
What do you mean,
Flies
Jack?
Flies have gender. I don't know why you think that their pitches would be higher.
'Cause
just
they're
because
tiny.
small.
Yeah,
Well,
they're tiny. So to us,
it has to be higher pitched.
like kids, they're very small, very high voices. Tiny flies,
because they're-
very high voices.
It depends on the
Riley,
fly.
tiny dogs have the same decibel level as big dogs sometimes. That doesn't mean anything.
Okay. I'm still thinking tiny fly. Can be a bit more pitchy, but
I just
it's fine.
imagining,
It's
like,
fine.
the-
It's your story.
Just imagining, whenever the fly screams, the proboscis on its mouth, or its stupid little proboscis, just stretches into just a really big person mouth whenever it screams, and it quickly shrinks back to the proboscis and flies away. So it's
Would they
a
have too many teeth?
discombobulating technique
Oh.
they evolved to have.
Discombobulate.
All right, Gavin, it's your turn. Jax is pretty good. Let's see if he can top it.
A lot of farmers have had to either quit their job or hire protection because every time they harvest their fields, they get attacked by potato bugs because they now look like potatoes.
Oh, damn.
Potato bugs.
Yeah, potato bugs. But now they're like potatoes.
What bug are the
Do they taste like,
potatoes
look
originate
like
from?
Oh, do they
potatoes, or,
taste like
potato
potatoes?
bugs.
potatoes? Like, how much potato are they?
I've never seen a potato bug.
They look exactly like potato now.
They taste like them though.
No, they taste like potato bug.
But what does
Whatever
potato
that
bug taste
tastes
like?
like.
Guys, haven't
I
you
don't
seen
know.
a potato bug in your life?
I haven't.
Probably.
Haven't you washed your
All right,
potatoes in a bowl of water and
all
just
right,
seen all the potato bugs float to the top?
All right, I googled a picture of a potato bug. So, what do you guys think this tastes like?
Let's
'Cause-
see.
I think he tastes like a mango.
It looks orange, so it's terrible.
Those
Tastes
bugs
like
are
mango.
Do all orange bugs just taste bad, Riley?
No,
It's like
any
when I
Is that
take a
your
bite out of
headcanon?
it, it would crunch like a chip.
it's got an
so-
exoskeleton. So yeah,
Potato bugs? More like potato
chip
bugs.
bugs.
Am I right?
Oh!
But it doesn't look like that now. Now it looks like potato.
Yeah.
I thought it was
true.
the size of
Okay.
potato, but it was still
It
potato
is.
bug.
It also looks like a potato.
Oh, so you can't.
Looks like a potato
It's
the
very,
size
very
of-
hard to
Wow.
distinguish the difference.
Do they
Man,
still
that would
eat
suck.
potatoes, or do they just bite the hands of whoever tries to pull them out?
They just eat the farmers.
The farmers needed protection for a reason, man. Yeah.
I think people would stop growing potatoes.
There's a specific
I'm the most
mercenary
deadly
corps
profession on
that's
earth.
tailored to dealing with potato bugs. All right,
Okay.
guys, this is what a potato bug queen looks like. It's
wait.
integral you take these ones out first because they're constantly producing thousands of potato bugs every day.
It's got my leg! Ah!
You just see a bunch of potatoes rolling towards you.
Oh gosh. I didn't sign up for this.
All right, Max, it's your turn for the enhanced animal.
Mine is a simple but pretty deadly modification. It's that bees have reloadable stingers.
Oh,
Oh,
They no longer die after stinging
I
you.
thought you were just gonna say shotguns.
hey, that could be a
So they, like one
species-
bee can just keep stinging you.
Just shoot the
I
was-
stinger.
I was-
stingers.
I was imagining that like the bee would aim its thorax at someone, or no, its abdomen at someone,
It's a
and just
machine gun bee.
gun stingers at someone.
the bees have projectiles now. Get down.
Get down! Get
Yeah,
down!
that's one way to balance their favor against the wasps.
Bring out the flowers.
But yeah, could you imagine pissing off a beehive?
Yeah,
They all
swarm
come
of
out.
bees.
Shooting there's a bunch of fucking stingers at you,
Uh-huh.
like bullets.
I've just imagined the beehive is now just a fortress, so inside they can just start shooting from. They just got
You're
like
getting
turrets.
cover and firing.
Return fire! Return fire! We can't
Load
see
the honey
them.
cannons.
Fuck them old-time war tactics. God damn it.
These bears will take our honey no more.
The bees versus the bears. The Grand Wars.
First it'll be the bears, then it's going to be the wasps. Our mortal enemies.
We will take
They
over the
will rule
world.
this day.
Just see Barry B. Benson just on a machine gun. What an image.
It'd be like a specially designed chair to aim the thorax. It wouldn't need to be a gun.
That's
Well,
true. I'm just
bees of
imagining him on a minigun though.
Oh,
The bees
You're just
evolved
living
to
out your
just have miniature AK-47s.
The queen bee has a specifically modified one that shoots out more bees that also have projectiles.
Sorry, I just imagined a great thing, guys. So the bees are now carrying other bees as like little rifles or
The
something.
aircraft carriers.
Oh god.
You got the worker bees
we
just
have one bee flying forward and two bees on each arm holding backwards. You double your firepower and increase mobility. It's
the aim.
perfect.
The aim.
The world was not the same after the Great Bee Wars.
The Great Bee Wars.
Thousands died. Humans submitted themselves to bees.
Those damn bee sympathizers.
Man, I want my honey peanut butter. Okay, we're slaughtering them.
Oh, honey peanut butter. Oh.
No,
I
no.
want
If
that
being
now.
able to keep honey is the benefit we get for siding with the bees, and I'm gonna side with the bees. Sorry, honey is just too built different.
That's true. That's true.
All right, and that leaves Riley.
Oh boy, here
What's
we
your
go.
enhanced animal?
There we
Can
go.
you top Max's?
Here's the
'Cause That's
story.
a pretty good one.
Here's the story. So,
All right.
imagine this: pitch black outside. There's a tree looking straight out the window. You can see a tree, but it's a very silhouette
Yeah.
tree. In the distance,
what?
it's what?
What'd you say?
It's a silhouette tree.
Oh,
You cut out when you said it the first
It's a
time.
silhouette. It's dark outside.
It
Okay.
was like a silk tree. It's
No,
like
it's a-
silk. What?
No. It's a silhouette tree. So, in the distance, you hear some. You hear the raven. It crows nevermore, and you
So I
are
don't
so
hear it.
so you, no you no you do hear it. It says
Oh.
nevermore, and you start preparing yourself for bed, but outside the window you see a shadow move, and then you hear the raven say nevermore, and you're like, oh, that stupid raven, and then a knock at the
Gosh
door.
dang, nevermore raven.
And at the door, you hear the knock of the nevermore. And you go and open the door, and it's a buff raven, and he just goes and starts beating you up. He's just got muscle arms, and he's like, nevermore.
So it's a crow that's almost entirely a human because it can speak and has muscle arms.
No, it's a raven,
No, it's
not
a
a
raven that's
crow.
almost entirely human.
Whatever.
She
just-
can speak and has muscle arms.
It's just got
Difference, yeah,
a.
big difference.
It's got buff arms, but wings, and it says nevermore.
No, I was so ready to call you out on just ripping off the talking raven from Edgar Allan Poe's poem that I don't know the name of. But
The raven. It's called the raven.
yeah. But then you mixed it up with you opened the door and it's just a big burly buff raven that just beats the crap out of you. Yeah, I imagine he just leaves after that. Doesn't
Yeah, he-
explain anything.
He beats you up
Hops
and then
on his
leaves.
motorcycle and rides off to the sunset to beat up some other random guy.
The shadow out the window. Nevermore. Yeah, that was the inspiration. I just imagined a buff raven, and I'm like, oh, perfect.
Perfect.
No, it's simple. I like it. You know, I think that's pretty comparable to Max's machine gun bees. But I'm giving Riley bonus points for actually choosing something that isn't a bug.
Yeah. Wait, everybody chose bugs?
Yeah.
What did Jack
Everyone
choose?
else did bugs.
I
I
can't-
chose a
Why?
mosquito.
Oh, sorry. We were so long
Jack
ago.
can do a yelling bug, but Riley does a talking crow. And
No, it's a buff raven. There's no crow. Just because I
And
said
also
it crowed
talking
out.
blackbird. Gee.
It only says nevermore.
That's talking.
Nevermore.
Yeah, I
It's
just
saying
picked a
words.
fly.
It's talking.
I just
just
picked a
crows
fly
out.
because they're everywhere. It'll be like the
Yeah.
worst possible.
Most annoying
scenario.
option.
Yeah. And he just made them more annoying.
What
Yeah.
about
Which is
mosquitoes
also
that are as
which is
hard
also
to
a
kill
pretty
as a
good
cockroach?
what?
You're just sitting there like Saitama trying to get mosquitoes.
Oh,
Yeah, like almost impossible to kill mosquitoes, so you can't like swat them.
That's what the dragonflies are for.
That's what
They can kill
winter's
mosquitoes
for.
pretty easily.
Mosquitoes should just produce as much juice as a cockroach does. So just
oh,
not that it's impossible. It's just really
oh!
gross
What
and
the
inconvenient.
crud? What? If it has enough
It's
juice, it just
all
means
the
it's just
watermelon.
fed.
Yeah.
No,
So
you
you just
kill a
don't
mosquito.
want
No, you kill a mosquito and they just explode with
Yeah.
all the total blood they've accumulated their entire life.
Oh gosh!
You can tell how old they are because they're like the size of a basketball.
No, they
I
still
got this
look like
one,
a
guys.
normal mosquito. It's just all that blood is hammer spaced inside their body.
So when you smatter it, you just have a giant like crime scene on your hands.
Oh yeah, it's like somebody threw a bloody water balloon at you.
Oh
The
gosh!
older ones is like pressurized blood, so when you hit them, it's just
Just
like
An
everywhere.
actual explosion.
Yep.
I don't know if I could kill
yeah, it gets-
mosquitoes anymore.
Yeah, they'll kill you if they're too old.
You just drown in blood.
I mean, it would
When
just
one
be
gets
so
caught in a
pressurized,
spider
you just-
web, the spider tries drinking the mosquito, immediately explodes from the pressure. Instant death.
Gosh, anything that just like snatches a mosquito out of the air. Is that what you just said? Dragonfly?
Dragonfly.
Okay.
Yeah, dragonfly.
Yeah.
Dragonflies are built different enough to handle it. They'll just get really fat,
Yeah, I love dragonflies.
but they can handle it. No, after some good exercise of burning off that fat, they'll just be right back in the
All
game
that blood
again.
fat.
The blood fat.
Yeah. No, lots of proteins and stuff in there, probably.
Iron.
I don't know. Yeah, iron. Iron, that's where the weight comes from. It's heavy. Iron's heavy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
well let's wrap this up.
Wrap it
Yeah.
up.
So Jack, the topic for next week?
Yeah, Jack. Topic.
gorillas.
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 That's what I was gonna do mine over, but then I changed it.
A last second
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
What'd you change it to?
Flies.
Oh, the flies. Yeah.
Oh, there.
I didn't hear that.
Come on, context clues, guys. Context clues.
I heard gorillas. That's what I was gonna change it to.
No, never mind.
I said that's what I was going to do.
He was gonna, for his enhanced animal was gonna be a gorilla, but he swapped it to flies. So now we're talking about gorillas next time on the podcast. Yeah.
And to think, in the parallel universe where Jack went with the gorilla, Riley wouldn't have gotten the
Yeah, no bonus
non-bug
point.
bonus points because he wouldn't have been unique. So Max could have possibly came out with the dub in that situation.
That's true.
There you go. Crazy things. What gorillas are going to talk about next time. That's right. Next time on the podcast, gorillas. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.
Wait. First,
This is awkward.
we got the thing. Did you stop?
No, you keep going. Keep going.
All right. Well, we got the thing we started doing last week called the end of podcast counter. or whatever we
Yes,
called it.
the tally.
Last time it was about who made Riley laugh the most.
Mm-hmm.
And according to Riley, that number was significantly higher than I ever expected.
Yeah, maybe I classify laugh differently, but anytime I heard my iconic laugh, I put a tally mark down. And holy crap,
Yeah.
did I fill out this note card?
And this time it was significantly more balanced. This was the derailment counter. Anytime I picked up a conversation being derailed into another topic, I marked a point for the person responsible for it.
What a great tally.
And these were just the ones I caught. Max got 9, I got 9, Gavin got 9, Riley got 8,
No!
and Jack got 2.
My microwave story wasn't strong enough. Jack got 2?
Yeah, he got 2.
Well, he also came in late, so he's
Oh.
he got a
He also
prorated
just
at
did-
some time.
He also just didn't really talk much.
Wow, calling Jack out.
Hey, I was eating
I
pizza,
am.
and I didn't realize the time was changed.
What do you mean? What? Does anybody listen to look at my message in the morning? Is that the
I
message?
did. I saw 7. I was like, oh yeah, that's probably 7 my time.
It is 7 your time.
Yeah.
Or sorry, 8.
What do you mean? The 8 came after the 7.
Yeah, but I just saw the A's. Like, oh,
Oh my!
it's normal.
What?
He has 7 blindness. It's okay.
Oh,
No, I saw the 7 and the 8. I was like, oh yeah, it's it's 8.
Well,
It's
surely
always
the 8. That can't be. I hate the number 8, so it's gotta be.
Riley knows I hate 8, so we always started. Wait.
I
Anyways,
know I hate 8, so just despite me, he makes us go at 8.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, my god.
Bro, is that why Riley specifically made 8D?
Oh yeah, my 8 derailments because Jack hates the number 8. Well, congratulations on the top 3 first place finishers of the derailment tally. Anyways, continuing with the end of the episode. Thanks for listening. Gorillas next time, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.